synthesis, biosynthesis of proteins. Welcome to medicinal biochemistry class on nucleic acid metabolism. So in your last class, we were discussing biosynthesis of proteins. We discussed transcription. So before we get into translation, that is, in your last class we discussed transcription, that is synthesis of RNA from DNA. So now, before we discuss a translation, that is a synthesis of proteins using RNAs, so we will look more into RNA. We will learn, that is at the end of this class, the student shall be able to explain structure of RNA, recall types of RNA, and recall functions of different types of RNA. Okay. So here, RNA is nothing but a ribose nucleic acid, also called as ribonucleic acid. So ribonucleic acid and or RNA, so it is one of the major biological macromolecule, and it is essential for all known forms of life along with DNA and proteins. Okay, so each nucleotide in RNA contains a ribose sugar, so that is numbered from carbon 1 to 5. So that is, it is numbered as 1 dash to 5 dash, as in like nucleotides of DNA. So to this ribose sugar, a base is attached at the 1 dash position. In general, so it contains adenine, cytosine, guanine, and uracil, whereas in place of uracil in DNA, it contains thiamine, right? So the structure of RNA. So RNA structure consists of sugar molecules, that is the nucleotides. So nitrogen bases attached to that is ribose sugar. So these that is nitrogen base plus ribose sugar and phosphate molecule together is called as what? Nucleotide, right? So here RNA consists of 4 nucleic nitrogen bases, that is adenine, guanine, cytosine, and uracil. Okay, so these will form RNA strands. So these are attached by 3 dash and 5 dash glycosidic bonds. Okay, synthesis of RNA. So as we discussed in your previous class, the synthesis of RNA, so this is catalyzed by the enzyme RNA polymerase, and it uses DNA as a template. So the process is known as transcription, what we have discussed in your previous class. And there are also a number of RNA dependent RNA polymerases that uses RNA as a template for the synthesis of new strand of RNA. Okay, so a number of RNA viruses use this type of enzyme to replicate their genetic material. Okay, like for example, poliovirus. Okay, so the different types of RNA. So there are 3 major types of RNA. One is tRNA, rRNA, that is tRNA is transfer RNA, rRNA means ribosomal RNA, mRNA is messenger RNA. Okay, so there are other types of RNAs also, so we will look into their functions, but these are the 3 major types of RNA. So now we look into mRNA, so that is messenger RNA. So messenger RNA carries information about a protein sequence to the ribosomes. Okay, so the ribosomes are the protein synthesis factories in the cell. Okay, so it carries the information about the protein sequence, like what amino acid has to be added. Okay, what should be the sequence of amino acids in the proteins. So mRNA carries the information from DNA to ribosomes about the sequence. So that decides what protein has to be synthesized. Okay, so it carries the information in the form of code. So codes are nothing but, so what we call it as codon. Codons are a sequence of 3 nucleotides. So here, for example, so this is, suppose if this is the mRNA, so GCU is one of the codon, ACG is another codon, GAG is another codon, CUU is another codon, CGG is another codon, AGC is another. So these different codons code for different amino acids. That is, when the ribosomes come across these codons, so it will consider like what amino acid has to be added based on this codon. So that will decide like what amino acid has to be added in the polypeptide chain. Okay. In eukaryotic cells, once the precursor mRNA has been transcribed from DNA, it is processed into mature RNA by post-transcriptional modifications. Okay, so the post-transcriptional modifications, you know that, so it involves removal of introns, that is the non-coding section, and then capping and tailing, that is adding adenine, polyadenine tail, and adding an modified guanine molecule as cap. Okay. So then the next is ribosomal RNA, rRNA. So this is the catalytic component of the ribosomes. Okay. So the eukaryotic ribosomes contain 4 different types of ribosomal RNA. So that is 18S, 5.8S, 28S, and 5S rRNAs. Okay. In cytoplasm, these ribosomal RNA and protein combine to form nucleoprotein. So that is what we call it as a ribosome. So a combination of rRNA and protein is called as ribosomes. So the ribosomes will bind with mRNA and carries out protein synthesis. Okay. So several ribosomes may be attached to a single mRNA at any point of time. So nearly all the RNA found in a typical eukaryotic cell is rRNA. Okay. So the next thing is transfer RNA. So it plays a very major role in protein synthesis. So transfer RNA is called as a tRNA. So it is a small RNA chain of about 18 nucleotides. Okay, so it transfers a specific amino acid to a growing polypeptide chain at the ribosomal site of the protein synthesis during translation. So its role is to carry the amino acid to the ribosome. Okay, so what amino acid has to be carried? So that information is provided by mRNA. Okay, so it has the sites for amino acid attachment and an anticodon region for the recognition of codon. Okay, so that binds to a specific sequence on the messenger RNA chain. So here you have the anticodon region. So this will bind to the mRNA codon. So once it binds, it will, based on the sequence or based on this composition of codon, it will decide like what amino acid has to be carried. So then it will carry the amino acid to the ribosome. Okay. So there are other types of RNAs as well, like so mRNA. So that is, it plays an important role in protein synthesis. It carries the message like what amino acid, what should be the amino acid sequence. Ribosomal RNA, so it combines with proteins to form ribosomes. Okay, so it is a catalytic site for protein synthesis. tRNA, it will transfer the amino acid to ribosome during protein synthesis. There are other RNAs like heterogeneous nuclear RNA, hnRNA. So these are the precursors and intermediates of mature mRNAs and other RNAs. scRNA, small cytoplasmic RNAs. So these play an important role in signal recognition particles and tRNA processing, and snRNA, small nuclear RNA, and snORNA, small nucleolar RNA. So these help in mRNA processing and post transcriptional modification like addition of poly A tail, and RNA processing, maturation and methylation process. Okay. Regulatory RNAs are there like siRNA and miRNA. So they help in regulation of transcription and translation. Okay, so the 3 major RNAs that play a very important role in transcription and translation are mRNA, rRNA, and tRNA. Okay, so these are the supportive RNAs. Okay, so what happens like in your previous class we discussed transcription. So during transcription, what happens? There will be formation of mRNA from a DNA template strand. Okay, so here you have this mRNA synthesized. So during this transcription, what happens is it will read, like for example, if adenine, so from the template, in the template strand, if adenine is there, so here the mRNA, in mRNA it becomes uracil, and in the template strand, if thymine is there, it will become adenine. If guanine is there, it will become cytosine. If cytosine is there, it will become guanine. Okay, so that is, it will code for G, that is guanine, cytosine, adenine, and uracil. Okay, so happy learning.